Hey, what's up, everyone? What's going on? This is Jonathan Mathis, the sports judge. Welcome to an episode of Lakers Talk with the sports judge. It is May 20th, Saturday. The Lakers fall once again to the Denver Nuggets. I think it's safe to say, Laker fans, that the Lakers are done. The Lakers are done. There's really nothing more you can say. Um, the Lakers are not coming back in this series. They're down 0-3 in the series, and that is hard to come back from. There's no way this Laker team is coming back. They would need a miracle, and they're not pulling that off. That is not happening. Unless you live in a fantasy land and you believe in a fairy tale story where the Lakers can suddenly come back, then that's how you feel. I mean, you're entitled to feel that way, but I'm telling you guys that I don't see the Lakers coming back from this. I think the Lakers are done. They're done. There's just no way the Lakers are coming back from this. And you know what? It's frustrating. It's heart-shattering. It's disheartening. But if you look at it from a different perspective, were the Lakers really supposed to be here? In actuality, no. The Lakers weren't supposed to get this far. The Lakers weren't even supposed to get into the playoffs. If my memory serves me correct, this team was not a playoff contending team. This team to start the season was a laughing stock. People were belittling this Laker team. They were saying that this Laker team wouldn't make it to the playoffs. That's what we were hearing. I mean, when you look at the record and when you look at how atrocious they were to start off the season and how bad they were playing, and they weren't able to come together as a team, right? So, in reality, this Laker team overachieved, right? They got further than a lot of people expected them to get. So, the Lakers, again, are done. The Nuggets are just a better team. And on paper, they are a better team. The Nuggets are more complete. They're hungry. They're a hungry team. And once again, Jamal Murray was making damn near every shot. He couldn't miss. And that's just it right there, right? The Lakers don't have an answer for him. They don't have an answer. The Lakers cannot figure out Jamal Murray, and Jamal Murray has destroyed them in this series. He has lit them up. Trey comments, says Lakers done lost it, and I'm sick to my stomach. Trey, I feel the same way. I'm sick to my stomach as well. This is demoralizing. The Lakers have done this to themselves. Jamal Murray had 30 points at halftime. And again, The Lakers just couldn't find a way. It seems like the Lakers don't have an answer for this Denver team. It didn't matter if you put Hachimura on Jokic and let Davis roam free while guarding Gordon. It obviously didn't work because now this Laker team is down 3-0 in the series. The bottom line here is that the Lakers cannot be trusted. The Lakers, like I've been saying, and I've said this countless times, the Lakers need to get younger. They need to get younger. They need more explosive players. They can't continue to rely on old players like LeBron James. And people may say, well, LeBron James is the all-time leading scorer. That's nice and all, but a lot of that had to do with longevity and how long he's been in the NBA. It also has to do with the fact that he kind of bounced around in the NBA as well. When things didn't work out in Cleveland, he ran from that situation and he joined the Miami Heat, won multiple championships there in Miami before returning to Cleveland and winning a championship there, and then coming to LA, winning a championship in LA. We're talking about a player who subjugated his ego, who gave up his claim to all-time greatness to join forces with a super team. And this is not me knocking LeBron James, because I respect the hell out of LeBron James. But it's clear as day that LeBron James is not this same player. Okay? He's older now. He's a step slower. You can't expect him to be the same LeBron that he was in Cleveland. You're not going to get that LeBron. You're not going to get that level of production from him. You're just not. And the Lakers need to really focus this offseason and figure things out. Because LeBron is not that guy. And yes, the series is over. They flopped. Yes, the series is over. The Denver Nuggets are legit contenders. Jamal Murray having 30 points in the first half, that's insane. He was sensational tonight. And he put a damper on the Lakers' championship aspirations. Indeed, he did. He put a damper on their championship aspirations. All hope for the Los Angeles Lakers is lost, whether you guys want to believe that or not. No NBA team has overcome a 3-0 deficit. You guys want to know? Do you guys want to know the statistics on that? I have it right here in front of me. And 149. Overall record of NBA teams when trailing 3-0 in an NBA series. It's a wrap. The Lakers needed to win tonight to give themselves a fighting chance in this series. They don't have a fighting chance anymore. They couldn't knock down shots. They didn't defend very well. This was just a terrible matchup for the Lakers. A terrible matchup for the Lakers. And LeBron became the all-time leading scorer. The Lakers beat the Memphis Grizzlies in the first round. They beat the defending champions in the second round. And now we'll lose in the Western Conference Finals to the number 1 seed. I just don't see them coming back from this. They would need a miracle. I just don't see that. I just don't see that happening. Losing in the Western Conference Finals to the number 1 seed, I'm already going to declare the series over because it's pretty much over. And for those who want to debate whether or not LeBron is better than Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant, stop with the other nonsense. It's asinine. It's ridiculous. What are you guys debating for? What are you guys debating about? LeBron is not better than Michael Jordan. I will tell you guys that now. I grew up in the 90s. I watched all of Michael Jordan's games growing up, and I can tell you that Michael Jordan is better than LeBron James. Debate is over. It's a wrap. You guys can say whatever you guys want to say. You guys can try to convince me all you want, but it doesn't matter because Michael Jordan is clearly the GOAT. LeBron may be the GOAT of his generation, sure, but he is not the GOAT of the NBA. Michael Jordan has earned that title. I think it's fair to say. And once again, LeBron fumbles away the Lakers season. I'm going to hold him accountable for this. Absolutely. It's disappointing. It's another disappointing season. And now I think it's fair to say that you can get the brooms out. You can get the brooms out. Because I'm smelling a clean sweep right about now. And I mean, you guys will have your opinions and you guys can say whatever you guys want to say about it. But it's clear to us now. And then you have a Laker team that likes to take every other night off, or they've shown that they've been battling fatigue, that they can't play back-to-back nights. And that has been the story on the Lakers for a long time. So now the Lakers find themselves in a new territory, in strange territory. And given how the Nuggets have performed for much of this series, this is very unsettling for the Lakers. The Lakers are done. They have buried themselves in a deep hole that they cannot climb out of. I just don't get it. This is a team that has promptly jacked up shots, and despite missing a bevy of three-pointers, they still trust themselves enough to jack up shots. I just don't understand it. You use your body, you get to the basket, you penetrate, you dominate the painted area. You don't just throw up a tray and pray that it goes in, because it hasn't been bouncing your way. You haven't gotten that friendly bounce. This series is a wrap. It is done. It is over. I don't see the Lakers recovering from this. If you think the Lakers can recover from this, you are either biased or you just haven't watched enough NBA basketball. Months ago, we were saying that the Lakers stunk. That this was a team that was in complete disarray. They were the laughing stocks of the league. People didn't take them seriously because they obviously didn't take the game serious. The Lakers were not a championship team. These Lakers turned it around after the midseason trade. And they made us believe that they were a championship team. And the firm believer that I am, I seriously believe that they were a championship team. I don't feel that way anymore. Well, obviously, they're down 3-0 in the series. No team has ever come back from that. Pablo, my good friend Pablo, says Nuggets are just the better team. This team reminds me of the 99 Spurs. That's a fair assessment. I can give you that. Sonny Hopkins, my man in the house. What's up, dude? What's up? Thanks for watching. I really appreciate the love and support. That supporting cast for Denver is the main reason why Denver is winning, because when Jokic and Murray can't get a shot, other guys step up like Brown, Porter Jr., and KCP. Yes. And when you have a supporting cast that is stepping up, what that does, that alleviates a lot of the pressure that is on you to perform at a high level. And when you have other guys around you complimenting your game, that makes life a lot easier. And that's what has been the difference for the Denver Nuggets. But see, that goes back to what I was saying earlier. The Denver Nuggets are the more complete team. They have balance. They have guys that can score. They have guys that can shoot. You can't leave those guys open because they're going to knock down a shot. You can't disrespect their shot because they will punish you every time. And we saw that again tonight. What's up, Darnell? My brother. Feel bad for you. Don't feel bad for me. I'm not part of the team. I'm just a fan of the team. I mean, the Lakers have 17 banners in the Raptors. The Lakers have won their fair share of titles. Let's feel good for Denver. Denver has never been there. Denver is one win away from getting to the NBA Finals, a place they have never been. So let's give them their love and let's give them their flowers and let's show some support. Let's show some support for them. But I will enjoy that fourth loss. I knew you was going to say that. I knew you had to say that. David Williams chimes in and says, LeBron going home. Yes. You know what? In fact, David, he's going fishing. He's about to go on vacation with Kenny and Charles. They will be talking about this over at TNT, the TNT crew. I can hear Charles Barkley running his mouth already, flapping his gums, talking about this, but hey, again, Denver's just a better team. I agree. Pablo says, I agree. Kobe never gets his due when it comes to the GOAT talk. No, he never gets the credit that he deserves when it comes to the GOAT talk. I feel like we skip him and we go straight to LeBron and we start focusing on LeBron and Kobe LeBron and Michael Jordan, and we make this all about them. So we start to debate whether or not LeBron was better than Kobe. LeBron was better than MJ. How do we go from that instead of making the debate, the great debate, more about LeBron? More about Michael Jordan and Kobe. Nobody is beating this Denver team. They're too deep. Yes, they're a very deep squad. And in terms of versatility in terms of of their defensive versatility and in terms of their shot making abilities, this team looks unstoppable, right? They just seem unstoppable. Like, who can take this team down? Really? That is my question. And the Denver Nuggets can do this. They really can do this. They can win the whole thing. They can win the whole team. The Nuggets have the experience and the depth to knock off the Lakers. I think the Denver Nuggets, it's fair to say that the Denver Nuggets have been tested. They're battle tested. Again, they're hungry. They're poised. And they're showing it in the series. They have the defense and toughness to defeat anybody they face in the NBA Finals. They have a championship roster, championship schemes, championship connectivity. And now I think it's safe to say they have the championship belief, right? They have the continuity. They just have everything going for them right now. They have everything going for them. It's real. It's happening. And they could smell a championship title. They really can. I mean, I know there's work still to be done. They still have to face either the Miami Heat or the Boston Celtics, most likely the Miami Heat. But this team, from what we've seen so far, is built to win. They're built to win. David Williams, we went from the last dance to the last sweep. That's funny. Tommy says, I said Nuggets in 4, didn't I? Yeah, you did. You did. And you know what? I said Lakers in 7. I'm going to be perfectly honest because I saw how they played against the Warriors, and I thought they would go into the series with that same attitude, with that same demeanor, with that competitive fire, and we're just not seeing it from this Lakers team. And a lot of it has to do with the Nuggets. A lot of it has to do with the Nuggets and the way they're performing. The way they're performing. This magical run is turning into a run that seems tangible, right? This Nuggets team is really, really good. So it's a really, really good team. And you're seeing it. It's Jokic and his ability to be a facilitator and a creator for this team. It's Jamal Murray and his efficient shot making abilities and all kinds of different magic, you can say. They don't really have flashy shooters, but they definitely have a cohesive defensive scheme that ultimately can smother the opposing team. They definitely have the offensive versatility. They are good at spacing the floor. They're good at getting out in transition. They make their shots. And that is tough to counter if you're the Lakers. They don't have an answer for Jamal Murray. They can't figure this dude out. They just can't figure him out. So you're seeing a Denver team that is not only successful at home, because this is a team that's perfect at home. They haven't lost in the playoffs at home. but they're going on the road and they're taking care of business. They're going on the road and they're taking care of business. Even if the Lakers win the next game, the Nuggets can come back home and close it out with home court advantage. Nobody can seem to beat them at Ball Arena, where they have won, I believe. I don't know the number from the top of my head, but I believe they're like 8-0 at home or something like that, if I'm correct. But we know they're perfect at home. And this latest effort was a combination of scoring and getting out in the fast break for the Nuggets. You know, the Nuggets are that good. They're that athletic. The Nuggets are scary. And I know a lot of people and naysayers said that the Nuggets wouldn't be able to translate well into the playoffs, that they were just a regular season team. We heard it all, right? Well, the Denver Nuggets have really showed up. The Denver Nuggets have showed up come playoff time. You know, and this is what the Lakers and their fans feared, right? A very good Denver Nuggets team. This has been an absolute nightmare if you're the Lakers. The Lakers just don't match up well against the Denver Nuggets. Sure, Tommy. Absolutely, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. That would be awesome. I post a lot of commentary there, sports videos there. So yeah, if you want to join me on YouTube, you're more than welcome to do that. I would actually be down for that. That's cool. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate you. It's always great, you know. But man, the Lakers returned home and hosted the Denver Nuggets in what was a must-win in Game 3 to avoid going down 3-0 in the series. And what happened? They go down 3-0 in the series. The Nuggets proved to just be too much for the Lakers. They're too much for the Lakers. They're just too much for the Lakers. And again, Jamal Murray picked up where he left off in the fourth quarter of Game 2 with 5 early points. I mean, dude was hitting everything. He was on fire. D'Angelo Russell hit a triple, and then Anthony Davis scored 4 straight points to tie the game at 7. But Murray stayed hot early. He hit 3 more shots to give his team a 15-9 lead early. Michael Porter Jr. got involved. I guess you can say that we thought it was an overpay when he got paid, right? When he got the max contract. A lot of people were saying he wasn't a max player. Well, Denver might feel like they're getting their money's worth now because Michael Porter got involved. He drew a foul on LeBron, and then he drilled a corner 3 to make it 20-9 with the Lakers struggling on both ends of the floor. The Lakers just couldn't seem to get into a rhythm, right? But then James got going offensively. The Lakers continued to not have an answer for Murray, who had 17 points in the first quarter to give his team a 32-20 lead going into the second half. You know, I will say this about Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray is a special player. Dude is special. I knew he would translate well to the NBA when I watched him in college. He was a special player at Kentucky. So I knew that he would be good at the NBA level. I knew it. And again, he was just too much for the Lakers. Just too much for the Lakers. And the Lakers, they couldn't find a groove offensively. And Murray couldn't be slowed down as he hit like a pair of triples, I believe, to extend the lead to 10 at 51-41. Austin Reaves, we all know that he brings the energy, that he hustles, that he attacks on both ends of the floor. We all know how great of a player he is, right? He knocked down the three, and he knocked down a few threes, doing what he could to stop the Murray, what can I say? The Murray eruption. Let's just say that. And the Lakers fought all the way back. The Lakers fought to some degree. I mean, it wasn't that uninspiring. I think you could say the Lakers played an okay game, right? Considering it could have been a lot worse. But the Lakers' title hopes are in jeopardy. The Lakers, to me, they're not coming back from this. There's no way they're coming back from this. If you think they're coming back from this, you're crazy. LeBron has struggled to lead his team on his own down the stretch. Anthony Davis likes to take nights off. He's not that same dominant player every night. And I feel like with his giant presence gone at times, they slowly shrink and can't sustain their charge, it seems. And they just don't look like themselves. But when Davis wants to, he could be the most unstoppable. He could be the most feared player when he wants to. Then he can also look vulnerable and come across as being soft. We see that at times too. And LeBron has been justifiably the butt of many jokes during this series, particularly. I've seen a lot of memes pour onto the internet making fun of this guy. This is no laughing matter. It really isn't, because the Lakers season is about to come to an end. The Lakers season is about to come to an end in a painful and heartbreaking fashion. And nothing about that is funny. Nothing about that is funny. Don says Nuggets in 5. Yeah, Lakers might get the game 4 victory, and then after that, the Nuggets will come back home and close it out. Yeah, you could be right about that. I can see that. But would the Lakers have gotten this far if it wasn't for Lonnie Walker's heroics in Game 4 win against the Warriors? If it wasn't for him, he came to the rescue for the Lakers in that series. Would they have gotten to this point? Who knows? I feel like LeBron and AD needs the supporting cast more than the supporting cast need LeBron and AD. And one of the craziest things about the Lakers is that there has been different players showing up throughout the course of these playoffs. Whether it's been Lonnie Walker, Hachimura, or Austin Reeves. And in a heartbreaking finish, and in a disappointing testament to their lack of talent after the Nuggets have outplayed them, outscored them, and found ways to beat them. The Lakers are now in a world of trouble, and now they have to hope to win 4 straight, which seems humanly impossible because no one has ever done that before. They would have to make history. We have dreamed big. We've dreamed big because the Lakers went on this run in the playoffs. But suddenly, this Nuggets team has dashed all of their hopes. With the Lakers trailing the series by 3-0, it's quite telling to us that the Lakers don't have enough firepower to keep up with this Denver Nuggets team. Because the Denver Nuggets can beat you in a variety of ways, and they just have a lot of options to beat you as well. They just have too many options. So you can say this series is pretty much over. The series is over. And the Lakers, to me, have done nothing worthy of an embrace in this series. That's why I've been so hard on them. And people say, well, you're hard on the Lakers. Well, yeah, I'm a Laker fan, and I'm not going to turn in my Laker card. No way am I turning in my card, but I'm gonna be a realist. I'm just gonna tell you like it is. And that's what I've been doing. To me, the Lakers are like my brothers. Okay, they're like a brother to me. What I mean by that, what usually happens when siblings get into a fight? They say hateful things. They say mean things to each other that they don't truly mean. And then they end up later on apologizing. They make up. They say, you know what? I'm sorry for what I said about you. I didn't really mean it. Well, that's how it is with me and the Lakers. It's a love and hate relationship. And when they do bad, I call them out. When they do bad, I put them on blast. And I don't care. Because when you do good, I'm going to say good things about you and I'm going to praise you. But when you do terrible, I'm going to call you out. That's how it is when you have a sibling. If you have siblings, you guys know. You guys have those times where you exchange words, where you're not getting along, things get heated. But then in the end, you make up. You say, you know what? Let's brush that to the side. Let's move on and let's hope things get better in the future. But the Lakers are cooked. This series feels essentially over. There's no coming back from this. The Lakers haven't shown a consistent ability to stop Jamal Murray. And I said the other day that Jamal Murray was their primary focus. They needed to figure out a way to disrupt his offensive flow. And they have not figured out a way to disrupt his offensive flow. And he's getting just about any shot he wants. You saw his teammates giving him the ball because they clearly knew that the Lakers didn't have a game plan to neutralize him or to stop him. They haven't been able to tire him out. They haven't been able to really stop Jokic either. Jokic went off in game one. Jokic was a monster through three quarters in game one. So yeah, this series is pretty much over. And I just don't see the Lakers surviving this one. It will take some real magic for the Lakers to survive this. I'm not sure they had that magic wand to make that happen. The Nuggets have some magic of their own. And the magic tricks they have pulled from their hat has pretty much ended the Lakers season. Has ended the Lakers season. They have been far better than the Los Angeles Lakers. They have been much better than the Los Angeles Lakers. And I felt like they got their reality check in that last game. And like they usually, as they've been doing throughout these playoffs, they haven't bounced back from that adversity, it seems. They usually respond to adversity, but they haven't in this series because the Denver Nuggets are a far better team. Newsflash: the Nuggets are going to put away the Los Angeles Lakers. And newsflash: the Lakers have made this really hard on themselves. It's been game on for the Nuggets since this series started. And the Lakers squandered game one. They had a chance to pull off this fierce, inspiring comeback. They nearly won the game. Wasn't enough. But it is the Nuggets that's pretty much destroying Anthony Davis, tormenting LeBron James, blowing past the Lakers as if they are not this playoff contending team. The Lakers don't look like a playoff contending team. They don't look like a team that belong. The Lakers will have to wait to win title number 18. The Lakers had a chance to bid for the NBA Finals. Not anymore. Not anymore. You can toss that narrative out the window. We're not getting a Lakers Celtics final. As nice as that would have been, that's not happening. That would have been the finals that everyone would have wanted to see, right? The ratings would have gone through the roof. But it's not happening. LeBron has looked like an old man. And I guess you could say father time in a way is catching up to him. I can't reiterate that enough. LeBron has swarmed into submission. He has missed a bevy of shots. And it has illustrated the Nuggets' best chance to win this series. And they will. I think they'll sweep. I think they'll sweep the Lakers. I think they're going to sweep the Lakers. I don't see the Lakers coming back from this. The Lakers were demoralized. They were demoralized. Once again. Sometimes I feel like this team doesn't play with a lot of force, a lot of aggressiveness. They don't always make the best decisions. They take a lot of ill-advised shots. They don't play smart basketball. And that is why they are down 0-3 in this series. We all thought they could make the proper adjustments to take game 2. That didn't happen. With an interior defense fueled by Anthony Davis and Hachimura, we all thought that they would win game 2 or even game 3. They went back to the drawing board and it still wasn't enough. They had a ton of chalk to go back to the drawing board, and still they found a way to lose the game. Now they're down 0-3 in the series. It's a wrap for the Lakers. The Lakers are done. The Lakers are done. I'm sorry. The Lakers, and I'll repeat that for everyone to hear it. The Lakers are done. Jamal Murray ended his night with 37 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, and 5 threes. The Denver Nuggets beat the Los Angeles Lakers 119-108 to take a 3-0 lead in the Western Conference Finals, only one win away from the finals. The Lakers are not making a comeback. They're not bouncing back from this. And this is not really a shocker. It's not like it's a shocker of all shockers because the Denver Nuggets are a top-seeded team in the West. They're supposed to win. They're supposed to dominate the Lakers. The Lakers are a 7th seed. The Lakers barely got into the playoffs. So this is how it should be. But because the Lakers are a storied franchise wrapped around so much mystique, people expect the Lakers to beat the Denver Nuggets. And because they have LeBron James, because they have Anthony Davis, people expect them to power their way to the NBA Finals. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. The Joker now has a chance to get his first ring. Jamal Murray now has a chance to get his first ring. But I don't understand why this is such a surprise to everyone. The Nuggets again are the number 1 seed and have played high-level basketball all season long. The Lakers were a play-in team who barely got into the playoffs. And they have gotten exposed by a much better Denver Nuggets team. It's painful. It's hurtful. And the Lakers are suffering. But it's quite telling to us that the Nuggets are on a mission. I wouldn't be surprised if they are the eventual NBA champions. Jamal Murray is an exceptional talent. Jokic is a dominant big. Michael Porter Jr. has gotten hot at the right time. You're getting production from guys like Bruce Brown, KCP. And I think it's fair to say that this is the end of an era for LeBron. I don't see the Lakers winning another championship with LeBron James. I think LeBron James is part of the problem. I think he's holding this team back from winning a championship. It's looking more like we're going to get a Miami versus Denver finals. Something the NBA did not want. The NBA wanted a Celtics Lakers finals. Do you guys still think the league is rigged? If we get a Denver and Miami final, is the league still rigged? This Denver team is no joke. They really look unstoppable. It's a wrap. It is a wrap. It's an absolute wrap. But it's been a good run while it lasted, right? It's been an okay run. I guess you can say it has been encouraging for the Lakers, right? But AD and the Lakers appeared fatigued as they struggled at the end of game 2 lost. They're tired. These dudes are exhausted. They're beat up. It is what it is. And now they find themselves down 3-0 in the Western Conference Finals. Denver Stars convincingly outplayed the Lakers on the offensive end once again. And in the war of attrition, that is the playoffs, Denver's fast and physical style of play is a little bit too much for the Lakers to handle. And even you can even make the argument that the altitude all played to the Nuggets' advantage. Because you go up there, what is it? The altitude level is different, right? The Lakers are in deep trouble. The Lakers are done. And I mean, the Lakers, I just don't see it anymore. The Lakers are not beating this Nugget team. They're not. Jamal Murray stole the show in the fourth quarter of the last game, scoring 23 of his game high 37 points of that night on that night after missing 12 of his first 17 shots. This time, he got off to a fast start. But no, the Lakers are finished. And James letting shots fly casually in games has doomed the Lakers. He has shown little interest in running sets and getting lower than the 3-point arc, which is very frustrating. I'm disgusted with LeBron. I am disgusted with this team. It's pathetic what we've seen from this Laker team. And if you're the Lakers, man, I mean, I understand you got to regain your breath and attack the paint for layups. You got to attack the paint. And I've been saying that. If the Lakers got to catch their breath, they got to catch their breath. But this has been a troubling trend for the Lakers and James in the fourth quarter. Just settling for jump shots and just being content with attempting jump shots. That's not going to win you many basketball games. Obviously, it hasn't worked to their advantage. And there's times where LeBron just looks disengaged and uninterest. Sometimes these guys forget that there's a game to be played. And their transition defense is terrible as well. That's another thing. We all thought the Lakers could make those adjustments to get back in the series, and they haven't. They're done. They just met a better team that wants it more, that's deeper than them, that's hungrier. I know. It's one of those nights where you sit here and you just sit here and just say to yourself, like, wow, this has really, really happened. The Lakers are done. Yes, their season is done. They're not coming back. Stop it, Laker fans. They're not coming back. They're facing a harsh reality. The season is done. It's over. It is over. Drop the discussion, end the conversation. They haven't showed that defensive effort. They were better on the boards tonight. I will give them that. They were better on the boards, particularly in the first half. They were able to out-rebound the Denver Nuggets. That was the difference in the game, and that's how I think they were able to stay in the game. But shot selection has been questionable due to and especially James's shot selection has been questionable due to his fatigue. And Davis, he continues his tendency of struggling after a big game and more, struggling in playing back-to-backs or every other night. It's painful, but what more can we say other than the fact that the Lakers are cooked? They're done. Let's just say they met a better basketball team that has outperformed them on so many levels. That has beat them in every facet of the game. Jokic continues to thrive, scoring points, having his way inside the paint. getting just about any shot he wants, and then Murray's getting just about any shot he wants. The Lakers just clearly don't match up well. They just don't. They don't match up well at all against this Laker team. Denver is better overall. Yes, Big Baby Jonathan. What's up, Big Baby? Yes, Denver is better overall. And I think we realize that by now. I mean, if you don't, you're a fool. You're an idiot. You haven't watched enough basketball. But Denver's been this consistent all year. Look, they're exceptionally well coached. They're well balanced. They got guys that can knock down shots. They got the best big man in basketball who has changed the way the center position is played. Big Baby says Lakers got a look into this offseason, got to look into this offseason and realize they may have to take some phone calls for Anthony Davis and LeBron too. Shop him around too. Get rid of him. Go into a new direction. Get younger. Go into a rebuild if you have to. It is shaping up to be one of the most painful endings in recent playoff history for the Lakers. But it is what it is. It's a wrap. The series is over. And guys, don't don't feel too bad because the Lakers are a storied franchise. They have 17 championships hanging in the Raptors. They will always be a winning team. They just have to get the right pieces. They just have to put the right pieces together to make it happen. They have to get younger. They have to become more explosive. Build around younger guys. Keep AD maybe. I think you keep AD. If he can stay healthy and if he can show that he can be aggressive each night, you keep him and you try to build around him. Maybe get another strong shooting guard, someone that can knock down shots. You keep Austin Reeves if you can. You keep Lonnie Walker because those guys can shoot. You just gotta make a lot of moves this offseason. The Lakers gotta figure things out. I will say that. But guys, it's been a great show. I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm about to wrap this show up now. I've gone a little bit over an hour. It's been fun chatting with you guys. I didn't even think I would do a show tonight. I had promised myself to take the night off. But I decided to come on here and chat and talk a little Lakers basketball with you guys. And it's been fun as always. But you guys take care of yourselves. You guys have a good night and be safe out there and don't drink and drive. We'll talk very soon. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Laker Talk with your boy, the Sports Judge. Have a good night, everyone.